Hey guys, so I just want to talk to you. There's a new blog up and it's about genetic testing. Genetic testing is also known as DNA testing. It allows you to determine of the bloodlines and the genetic diagnosis and vulnerabilities of inherited disease. Genetic testing can be used to determine a child or person, like a child's percentage between the mother and father. I got my genetic testing done, and it shows that within 50% of my DNA, I have this mutation, and from your parents, you get half from your mom and half from your dad. So now my mom is going to be tested as well to see if it's her side. If it's on her side, then my dad needs to be tested. So I have gotten into the genetic testing information, and now I'm really into it, and I think it's really cool also. Genetic testing is great. I mean, you can find your ancestry, biological relationships between people, brother, sister, step, how much percentage of blood you're actually related. In addition to studying chromosomes, the level of individual genes, genetic testing in a broader sense includes biochemical tests for the possible presence of genetic diseases, mutations, forms of genes associated with the increased risk of developing some type of genetic disorder like Li-Fraumeni syndrome, which I have, and only 1% of the population does. So, yay! Genetic testing identifies changes in chromosomes, genes, or proteins. The variety of genetic testing has expanded throughout the years. In the past, the main genetic test searched for abnormal chromosomes, numbers, mutations, and led to rare inherited diseases. Today, though, the tests involve analyzing multiple genes and determining the risk of developing specific disorders or cancers that are less common, like heart disease, or like I said, cancer. The results of a genetic test can confirm or rule out a suspected genetic condition or help determine a person's chance of developing or passing on a genetic disorder. Several hundred genetic tests are currently in use, and more are being developed. On the webpage, thecancerisanasshole.com, I do list about 5. The one that I specifically did myself, but I have a bunch of stats on here, and I go through different types of tests, what certain things mean. I have showing of if a parent has it and they have so many children, how many children can genes, you never know, chromosomes are different, but I do have information about everything, information about chromosomes, direct DNA studies, indirect DNA studies. I have a lot of information on the page, so you can just go on the page and see what it's all about. If you're interested in DNA testing, like I said, I do have at the bottom a few different pages that you can go to. Color.com, they have one, I believe their ovarian and breast cancer for May is only like $99. Their overall one is like $249, which isn't too bad to see if you have some type of genetic testing. Innovate. I don't know how to say that one. That's the one I did. I think it's Innovate. Ancestry DNA, 23andMe. Those are great ones just to get started. MyRaid also. They've been doing testing, like molecular on cell level for over 25 years. I do have a huge, if you see it, it shows you how many people go to genetic testing are, in the United States, or even around the world. 1 in 9 people have cancer that don't know it, but that will come in their life. 1 in 7 men are diagnosed with prostate cancer. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer. So it's good. Genetic testing is great, and I think, I think this is where science is leading, and it's wonderful. I would love if science can lead us to 1 in a billion people get cancer, so there's the most rarest thing in the world, and maybe we could find some help in not just diagnosing it, but maybe curing cancer. That is my hope for genetic testing. Maybe genetic testing can be the next step into curing cancer. I love this. It's great. It's on the blog, so go ahead and view it, and I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.